Hello and welcome back to TEW 2016, the branding solution, and we are back with Shockwave this week. And we have a couple of weeks leading up to the next pay-per-view, which is No Mercy, where we're going to have CM Punk Rusev rematch and John Cena versus AJ Styles as our main two matches. But today we're just building up things. We're going to start in the pre-show, where we have TM61 picking up a win, and we're continuing to use the rookies to see if we can really put some of them over. We give Anthony Nese a main event to a singles debut, I believe, against another one, Marcel LeBlanc. And the Unexpected continue their main roster matches. We're not going to be diving them into a true storyline yet, so I'm happy with that. And Cesaro, not on the main card this week, picks over a win over Dennis McKing. And Murphy and Blake pick up a win. Yep, simple enough. Just, as we say, continuing to just keep the main roster guys happy. Cody Rhodes defeated Carlos Lawler. This Lawler one may be one of the more weaker ones that we have, so we'll have to see how well that looks for us. And then we'll go on to Marty Scurll, Killian Dane and Jack Gallagher picking up a win against three more of the NXT boys. Alan Young's improved, which is good to see, what we wanted to see anyway. We then move on to Mystico beating Harold Big. Yep, just Harold Big. We're now into the main show, and Shane McMahon opens the show by coming to the ring to announce the Shockwave King of the Ring tournament. Last night we did, or on SmackDown, we announced the Queen of the Ring for SmackDown, so now we're going to have the King of the Ring on Shockwave. And CM Punk and Rusev both come to the ring and I say, so we want to know who we're facing before I take my title back off this Rusev. And Rusev claims that he's going to keep the title and win King of the Ring and dominate. Because of the number of people on the show, we randomized it again, and we had a few buys, and Rusev actually does have a buy in the first round, but Punk, you'll have your first match in tonight's show, so Punk will be facing his opponent in this match, in the King of the Ring, to see if he gets past the first round later tonight. In the much promised number one contenders match for the tag team title match, we gave the Hart Dynasty the victory. I feel we could take a risk with the Hart Dynasty against the Briscoes. Special Edition also looked really good out there. Toes was nearly at the 50s. Sin Cara and Kalisto did well, and the club excellent as well. So I'm really happy. We've got a few Rumble skills improved across the board. So we're going to go and have the Hart Dynasty versus the Briscoes at the next pay-per-view. And the Briscoes come out and cut a promo on the Hart Dynasty. Simple enough. And we have Kenny Omega defeat Noam Dar by submission. We're just going to keep using Kenny in matches. He is getting over very fast at the moment, so I'm happy with where this is all going. In the first of what's going to be quite a lot of talky segments in this show, I'm quite surprised. And William Regal and Drew McIntyre head to the ring, and they call out Bad News Barrett, and they tell him that we need to talk about what happened last week. We don't think you're ready for us. We think you are not strong enough to be part of the British invasion. We want you out. And Wade Barrett says fine. And him and Drew McIntyre start swinging at each other. So we are going to turn Bad News Barrett to face successfully, which is good. And This leads to a tag team match. Their Bad News and Oblivion Max team up. Max went right down with that injury. To face Drew McIntyre and Rampage Brown. And an 80 rating is brilliant. I gave Bad News the pin over Rampage. I want to keep Drew away from pinfall defeats at the moment still. So, yeah, I'm happy with that rating. I'm very impressed, to be honest. Another segment backstage, we have John Cena. He's in Shane McMahon's office. He's telling Shane he loves the King of the Ring tournament idea, and he wants to go and win the King of the Ring. I do believe Cena never won a King of the Ring, so of all the things I've accomplished in this company, this could be my chance to go and win something else. And then you have Styles walk in and go, look at you, John. You think you can win this? I'm in this. This is my tournament to win. I am the King of the Ring anyway. So what do you think you've got to prove to the world? And so Shane announces that, well, luckily through the random drawing, these two both have a bye in the first round, so they won't need to be competing. But I think we should have a little tag team match tonight. Go out and find yourselves a partner, because this will be the main event tonight. So Braun Strowman squashes Jack Evans in the very first of the King of the Ring matches. I've gone with this solely because I want Braun Strowman to have a nice easy victory. It'll get a low rating because it's heel against heel, as we can see here. I just wanted him to dominate and continue on his roll. Nothing more than that. And Braun has got a nice draw in the running. So he could go quite deep into this tournament, we never know. So we're going to have two matches off that. And Tyler Breeze comes down to celebrate with Braun Strowman and says, look, this could be your future King of the Ring, or it could be me. I'm sure if I face Braun in the final, he's just going to lay down and let me, the boss, take the win here. And which Shelton Benjamin comes out and sort of laughs at them all, thinking that you think you're going to win the King of the Ring. You'll be lucky to win tonight or next week, whenever I get my hands on you. And we're going to do Shelton versus Tyler Breeze next week, but tonight we're going to do a tag team match where Tyler Breeze and Zack Ryder defeat Shelton Benjamin and Mojo Rawley, with Mojo Rawley taking the pinfall. That was the essential part of that. How is Shelton Benjamin hitting the age thing? Yes, so I'm not really going to be using Shelton as much as we probably would like to. Slightly disappointing, but never mind. We're continuing with angles in Shane McMahon's office. We have Sami Zayn come in and say, well, I was so close to getting that title shot for Shinsuke's US title, and I know I can go and win the King of the Ring. And then Okada walks in and goes, you were close as well as I. I want this title match. But I posed me and you face each other. The winner gets to face Shinsuke or Samoa Joe next. And Shane says it's a great idea, so we're going to have Sami Zayn versus Okada at No Mercy. And they are both going to be doing their King of the Ring matches next week. Sami Zayn is facing, we go here, I booked it in, Scott Dawson, and Bobby Roode is facing Okada is facing Bobby Roode. So we've already got 4 matches for next week's show. It's great to see. And we have CM Punk getting an 82. Brilliant rating, that. Win over Chris Sabin to qualify to the next round of the King of the Ring. While I am looking to throw in some real curveball surprises, it's figuring out where to put the surprises in. I'm not going to have Chris Sabin beat CM Punk. It's pretty clear that wasn't going to happen. So, but to get that sort of rating, I'm really impressed. We then have Nakamura and Samoa Joe, starting with just a normal promo, which turns into a whole heated confrontation where security guards and the wrestlers have to come and break up the fight between these two, because they cannot wait to get their hands on each other for the US title. And now we have a calming match. Cody Hall has made his main roster debut, so I have called him up and stuck him on Shockwave. He is in the King of the Ring tournament as well, which is a big thing to say. And he beats Brian Kendrick on his debut. Kendrick is still not happy with him because of the drugs problem he had. It's caused a lot of hiccups in storylines. We then hype up, looking at Cena and Styles, their little rivalry for the last few months. And yeah, so we're happy with where we are with this. Before we go into the main event, which is 81, I'm happy enough with that. John Cena and Sami Zayn defeat Styles and Okada when Sami Zayn defeated AJ Styles and got a better match performance than Styles, which is huge. He is getting penalised for his physical abilities, but Cena is not. That really annoys me, because I feel Cena would start declining at the same time, if not before Styles. Okada looks quite weak, so I'm hoping this is going to push him up a little bit more. I would like to have Sami and Okada as true main eventers by the end of their rivalry. And afterwards we have Styles and Okada turning around and attacking them both, sending their message that they want to be the main attractions. And I think we may have sneaked an 80 here. We got an 82. I'm really happy with that. So we're going to head back to the main screen and see what news we can all look at together. Okay, we are back, and I can't really go into too much detail on stuff because I want my reveal for my surprise for Shockwave to remain a secret, and it's all over the front page. So I'm just going to look at the Cruiserweights. Probably the highest it's been in a while because Kenny Omega is so over now. I think we could look at people through here. The Future European is struggling. I just got to figure out something to do with these lot. The Respect storyline is mainly Cena and Styles. Bobby Roode and Kenny Richard just kind of in there as backups. The tag titles, we have Kidd and Smith facing the Briscoes. Fine. The world title is a nice 82. The tag team thing, it's just got the tag teams in. That's pretty much it. And US title 78. So we're not going to go any further than this. There isn't too much new on anything. We'll be back next time with Monday Night Raw. So thank you for watching.